Okay, I've removed all the valve stem seals from this head, and now I'm going to start cleaning up the insides of the exhaust ports. I'm going to be using some sanding cylinders, or I don't know what you call it actually, there's no name on here, and I'm going to be using some Scotch-Brite attachments and the sanding flap disc. So the aim is not to take off much of the material, but rather to clean out all of the black carbon inside here so that it flows on the exhaust side really well. Intake side, I'm going to leave it as it is because these are NA heads. They are quite clean on the intake side, and also you can't have it too clean on the intake side because you need some agitation for the air fuel to create a homogeneous mixture. So I'm going to get started with the polishing. Okay, so I've just done sort of like stage one of the 3 stages that I normally do, and this is with the sanding. Anyway, this is 120 grit, and it takes off all of the carbon buildup, and you can see this is what you're left with. It's a type of dust, aluminium dust. So yeah, always make sure to use your respirators or anything like that, even if you don't suffer with breathing problems, because it could be quite harmful to your health. Okay, so we've got the two ports here that are polished up. You can still see there's a little bit of the carbon buildup on the inside of it, but not much, to be honest. If we look at a comparative port, which is this one over here, you can see that there's a lot more carbon on the inside of it, which can impede flow at the end of the day. So yeah, that was the idea behind this. So I'm just gonna leave this to dry a little and then take it back in, finish the last ports, and then we'll move on to the next head. Okay, so I've just let it dry for a little bit. Let's see if I can see the results of what I've done. So you can see there's a lot more smoother in there. There's still quite a bit of carbon, but not as much as before. So I think that should flow quite nicely. So the heads are done. This is the second head that I did. There's still some carbon on the inside of it, but nothing that will hinder the flow too much. So these are now sorted. I'm going to start putting the valves back together. First task that I'm going to do is put the valve stem seals in, and then the valves will go in.